The greatest tragedy in life is not death, but a life without purpose. This was said by Dr. Miles Monroe. Purpose answers the why as to why we exist. Purpose is the original reason for the existence of a thing when we are talking about things that we use in this life. But even as it relates to us as human beings, there is a specific purpose for each and every one of us. Something that is unique, something that you alone can do. There is that one thing for you. And once you have found that one thing for yourself, it becomes your primary concern or your primary focus, and everything else becomes secondary. Purpose, even something as simple as a pen, has a purpose, which is to write. And when we talk about cars, the purpose of a car is to move us from one point to another point on a road. An aeroplane has a purpose to move people and their goods from one place to another place in the air. And that is what it's supposed to do. But when you think about it, it's dangerous for planes to fly. Yes? And it's dangerous for cars to be on the road, sometimes at 100 kilometers per hour. But we have understood this from mechanics and physicians, that a car gets more spoiled when it is not being used. That an aeroplane rusts out faster if it is not flying in the air. And the same thing applies to us as human beings. We waste away when we do not apply ourselves to our purpose. See, purpose is personal, and it is not something that each and every one of us has to do the same thing. But we just have to find out what our one thing is. And the beauty of it is there is a way that we can. Because it is purpose that gives meaning to our life. Because without purpose, life is meaningless. Matter of fact, it is purpose that gives meaning to life in time. And what does that mean? If you do not know your purpose in time, you are alive in time without meaning. And that can be a limitation. We get stuck because of things like fear, because we do not know some things that we need to know. But there is a way we can find out what our purpose is. For example, what are the things you are passionate about? There is something that you're interested in. What is it that you would be willing to even do without thinking about money or what is in it for you? Maybe this has a clue to what your purpose is. And once you have found that one thing, once you have found what that one thing is for you, the thing that excites you about life, go for it like your life depends on it. Because at the end of the day, it really does.